looks good. Walker Smith, you did it, kid.
Lincoln County finally wins the ball game 10-7.
The field's all ready, so somebody get the lights. It's Lincoln County football here on Football Friday night. So come on, all you fans of the mighty red and white, and see the Red Devils get another win tonight. Yeah!
We expect you to be in charge of your team on the field, okay? The main thing is sportsmanship, okay? Y'all got to help us with that. We won't allow any smack talk between the teams. Y'all talk to the white players, y'all talk to the blue players, okay? Also, we have a penalty. We ask the captain to come forward. One of you come forward, I will explain your options to you. Now, if I do not explain them where you understand, hey, feel free to ask. We'll explain them again, okay? Because we want you to get it right. Okay, White, you the visitor team. You're going to call the toss for me, okay? All right. You're going to call the toss for me. And you're going to call it before I toss it. You're going to call it loud enough so the umpire hears you. And if I drop it, we'll do it again, okay? All right? All right, that's tails. That's head. That's head. That's tails, okay? That's all the tails. All right, here's tails. You have one at the top. You have your choice to kick, receive, defend either goal, or you can defer your choice to the second half. Yeah, you want to defer right, yeah. Okay.
There you go, guys. We won the toss, but we're deferring to the second half.
All right.
All right.
There you got it, live and fresh off the pressure.
How
We
you gonna
won the toss, deferring to the second half. And let's see which way they're going to stack this thing up. From where we're sitting on the Warren County side of the field. We will be kicking from our right. Warren County will be to our left. The scoreboard and the flagpole is to our left here, looking down at the field. And tonight, Lincoln County is dressed in the all-white, got the white jerseys with the red numbers and red helmet. Warren County, white breeches and the blue jerseys. And there's a whistle to get this game underway, and Morris is going to kick one over to the side. Going to be fielded at the 30. Was it fair called over there?
Yeah,
fair called on the 30. It looked like he was almost trying to kick it out of bounds over there. Or either he just missed it and that's where it went.
I think the latter may be true, Brother Doug.
I'm going to stand up for him. It looked like he was aimed that direction. I think they're trying to keep it away from some of the speed.
Okay. All right, so Warren County will start their first possession on their own 31-yard line. Let's see what they come out doing. They're coming out. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Got a setback with him. Two receivers wide out on either side. Motion left to right. Hands to the motion man. Coming around the corner. Turns the corner. Picks up about 4 quick yards. Gets it, just shy of the 35.
Looks like Rusty in on that tackle, Doug. Rusty Scott, our left defensive end, our linebacker, made that play.
Is my watch slow, or did they start a couple minutes early?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit early.
Okay. Maybe we'll get home 3 minutes early.
Hey, that'd be all right.
So it's going to bring up second, and we're going to call it a long 6. Same formation, shotgun, setback, motion this time, right to left, handed to the motion man, trying to turn that corner. We grab him in the backfield. He breaks loose, breaks another tackle, and does all that to gain a yard and a half maybe.
Yeah, I think Craig come in and kind of cleaned it up there after we looked like we maybe missed it kind of right at the line or in the backfield. Then Craig Jones comes in and makes that tackle. Just starting. There is no score. We're 10:50 to go in the quarter.
And if you look at records up to this date, Warren, Lincoln, and Aquinas, if you're looking at one loss, is the top 3 teams in the region, I believe, right now. Same formation, got motion this time, left to right, hand to the motion man, coming from left to the right, tries to turn the corner, breaks tackles at the 35, going to get it out close to the 40, is going to be about a yard shy of that first down. It'll bring up 4th and a yard with the ball right on the 40. They got to get to the 41.
It looks like Jatavius kind of stopped him, and then Morris come in and kind of lowered a shoulder in him and stopped him about, like you just said, Doug, a yard short. 10 minutes to go in the quarter. There is no score.
And this early in the game, You almost got to bring your punting unit out there.
It looks like that's what they're going.
They were thinking about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And, not an awful idea.
All right, the punter for Warren standing back on his 25. Our receivers are floating back to about the 30. Gets a good spiraling punt away. A good deep one's going to be fielded at the 21 by number 11 for Lincoln County, going from the left to right. Turns the corner, got a corner turn. He's at the 40, the 45. Finally brought down at the 50, and that's Craig Jones on that return. Kind of set up, got behind his wall a little bit, and picked up a what about?
We just got a flag threw in. I don't know who it's going to be on.
I thought somebody went piling in right there at the end. I couldn't tell if they pushed somebody or what. Did you see anything, Dan?
I did not, but it looks like it's going against us.
Okay.
That ain't no good.
No. You get a return. You start.
Yeah, midfield. You're
Ready to start
midfield.
your first possession midfield. Now it gets moved back to the 36, and that's where we'll start our first possession. They started on the 31. We started at 36. So let's see what shakes out from here. 9:30 to go in the first quarter. No score. Lincoln County's first possession. Back in the shotgun is Sherman. He's got motion. Scott going from left to right. And it's going to be a Sherman keeper. He's got a lane on the left side, and he's going to pick up about 9 quick yards, almost 10. He's going to be shy of the first, so it'll bring up second and less than a yard.
Yeah, good job by the left side of the offensive line that time. We opened it up over here with Howard and James and Center McWhorter. We opened him up a little hole there.
And on that play, we had motion and everything, the backs, everybody running right, and Sherman just slides behind the pursuit and picks up 9 quick yards, and it's going to be a handoff to Jones, and he's got that first down going straight up the middle. Lincoln County first down on our own 47-yard line.
This is a departure from what we've done the past 2 weeks, opening with that pass play, and I heard talk with Glenn for the game. He said we've got to establish a running game against these guys. We felt like we could beat them on the lines.
And so far we've done it in two quick plays. Back in that shotgun, it's going to be a handoff to the back. Coming from the left side, going on, look like that right guard tackle spot. Picked up, is over midfield to the 51 or the 49, depending on how you want to say it. Picking up about 4 yards, so it'll be Lincoln County 2nd and 6.
Yeah, like Dan said, it looks like we're going to really try to work this thing maybe early on the ground and keep their offense off the field.
Still back in that shotgun. He hands off to Jones, and Jones gets stumbled up in the backfield before he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 2 yards. That would have been a perfect play if he'd faked it to Jones, because I thought he had it at first and was dropping back to pass, but he gave it to Jones, and their left defensive side of the line read it well and threw in for the loss. We're back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's 3rd and 10 with the ball on the 47.
There's no score.
And half of the first quarter is almost gone. Got Jones in motion from right to left. Sherman dropping back. Got a flag on the play. Wows one out deep downfield to Sagas. Sagas has it. He is in there. But remember, there's a flag back here on the line.
We went forward to the line of scrimmage before the ball snapped. Great pass and great catch, but it's gonna come back.
But on that pass, Sagas was in double coverage. He had 2 people on him. Sherman knew Sagas' speed, threw it, and Sagas had to run, had to leave the defenders and go out to the ball and got it.
Absolutely. Mason's averaging 21 yards a catch, and that went for 52, but it's going to be called back, and we're going to have it 3rd and 15, 7:30 to go in the quarter. There's no score, and we're really shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties here early.
Gets called back, and the only thing that goes in the record book is the penalty.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, that
touchdown gets called back. 50-yard pass gets called back.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But on the books, it just shows a 5-yard penalty.
Right. You're right.
He's back in the shotgun again. One setback with him. Wide, 2 wides either side. Drop back, looking to pass, looking left. Getting forced out of the pocket. He's going to keep it. And they're going to. You can't call it a sack. He picked up about 2 yards, but it's going to bring up 4th and 12. That was a coverage thing right there. He looked, scrambled, looked. Every receiver he looked at apparently was covered.
Absolutely. Like you said, he had time and just everything just kind of broke down. And so we're going to have to give him the football right back.
Moore will be standing back on his 31-yard line. The receiver for Warren will be standing back on his 18. Snaps there, good snap. Gets a good high wobbly kickoff. It's going to land on the 25, bounce to the 20, to 15, to 10, inside the 10, right at the 5, maybe inside the 5.
Yeah, that was about a 50-yard punt for Garrett. He actually got a great roll. Garrett's averaging 36 yards a punt, and that's really going to help him out there a little bit. And so we're at 6:33 to go in the quarter, and Lincoln County has given these guys the football back.
But like you said, we shot ourselves in the foot on that one. We stopped ourselves.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we had a score on the board. We had to take off because of a 5-yard motion penalty.
You're right.
All right, let's see what Warren does on their second possession. 6:33 to go in the first quarter. They've got the ball. Here it looks like it's right at the 5-yard line. Quarterback fakes the inside handoff to the motion man. Flag on the play. He's still going. Picks up about 4 yards, but let's see what the yellow's all about.
Yeah, looks like we got Morris and Sherman on the tackle, but we're going to see. The flag went mighty quick. It's going to be holding on those guys.
This would be what, half the distance from the spot of the infraction, half the distance back to the goal, so it would be back on about the 2.5-yard line, probably, maybe the 3.
Right.
And that'd be almost, well, they picked up about 3 out of it. I was going to say that could, if it was second or third down, that would have been when you might have given some second thought about to decline and then making it second or third and long, but just being second and just push them back and make them. So it's going to push them back half the distance. So it's going to be 1st and 13 from the 3. Pass ball is going to be tipped and dropped, incomplete.
Yeah, that first pass attempt of the night goes incomplete, and Frank kind of had a bead on it. If it'd been just a little more, if he wouldn't have got a hand on it, I think maybe Frank would have picked that one off, dude.
I believe he would have.
I'll have to agree with both of you. He was right there, the tip of the offensive guy, tipped it over his head.
Incomplete pass, stops the clock at 6:20 to go in the first quarter. No score. Warren's second possession. They've got second and 12 and a half or 13. They're on the 3-yard line. They've got to get it all the way out to about the 16. Quarterback in the shotgun, fakes the inside handoff, rolls back, throws out to the man he faked to. He's got the ball and he's carrying it. He's going to be close to a first. He gets it out to right at the 15. I believe from here it's hard to tell where the down marker is. Is it?
The down marker short of the.
Is it short of it? Okay.
Yeah, we had them. Well, somebody, whoever, I think it might have been Moore over there. Somebody read it great, and we just didn't quite play it right, and they pick up a big gain of about 13 yards.
Right at 13.
For a first down.
Yeah.
Was it Moore out there on
I
the
don't know.
coverage?
Somebody
They
sniffed
almost
it.
had a,
It was Trey.
a,
Trey, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Trey.
So it's a first down for Warren. They've got first right on the 15. They're 15. Shotgun still. Man motion right to left. Hand to the motion man. Turns the corner. We read it. We stack it. And they get a no-gainer out of it, I believe.
Yeah, good job on it. Looked like I see Rusty getting up from the pile, so we played that one real good. No score. 5:25 to go in the first quarter. There is no score.
Yeah, we actually had Jatavius Marshall out there. He busted their blocker, which I guess one of the backs of the receivers. He busted him back about 3 yards.
You know, that's right. A lot of times you may not make the play, but you mess up the play.
Lincoln County in a 4-man front. The quarterback fakes to his setback, keeps it, goes around the right side, and somebody grabbed his face mask when all they had to do was put a helmet and shoulder pad in the gut.
Read it great. It looked like that was number 9 again for us. Brown read it great, made the tackle, but we're going to get penalized again.
So that's going to give them a first down. And
I think it's just a 5, Doug. I think.
Incidental? Okay.
Yeah. But that's 3 yellows on us already, buddy.
So the ball's going to be placed on the 21, looks like. Second and 5 is what we're going to call it. They're still in that shotgun. Two wide outs either side. Quarterback dropping back, looking to pass. Throws left, throws out high floater. And he's going to come down with, no, they're going to say he dropped it. Incomplete. I thought for a second he had it.
I did too. I think it actually when he hit the ground, Doug, it looked like maybe it popped out then. But he didn't hold it long enough is what they're saying. Coach Matthews told us before the game, watch those lob to that big, tall receiver. They got a big old tall receiver right there, and Williams, Edricus Williams, and that's who they tried to go to then, and it fell incomplete. So big third down here for the Devils.
I know they've had different coaches over the years, but that's one signature for Warren County is throwing that high, they throw it to a spot, and the receiver runs to that spot and gets the ball.
Right.
They're going to hand off to the setback, going right up the middle, and he just bulls himself a hole wide open, running over people, breaking loose from tackles. Gets it all the way out about the 42. We had about 3 or 4 people had shots at him, had arms on him, just didn't wrap him up, and that's where keeping them legs driving pays off.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Darren Gladman saved a touchdown, number 3, because if you ever get Reynolds out there, you're not going to catch him. But it looks like Warrenton's trying to drive the football now. 4 minutes to go in the quarter. There is no score, but Warrenton's picked up another big first down.
Warren with the first down on the 41. They got same formation, shotgun. One setback with the quarterback, 2 receivers wide left. Low snap, quarterback picks it up, tosses it out to the right side for a toss sweep. Warren picks up about 3 quick yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 7 for Warren.
Looked like Brown again on that tackle, Doug.
3:38 to go in the first quarter. Warren County second possession. They started this drive on the 5, then a penalty moved it back to about the 3, and now they've driven it out to the 44.
And they're moving it. They're all they were billed to be, it looks like, on the offensive side of the football.
And they're going with same formation every play. Lincoln County, we're running a 4-man front, 4-2. Quarterback taking a snap, going on his own, straight up the middle. Gets it to the 45, picking up about a yard, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Big third down play here on both sides.
Yeah, Alan Cripe with the stop that time, Doug. Good job there by Alan. He don't get him, maybe a yard or so. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the quarter, and there is no score here in Warrenton, Georgia. Boy, they done really dug themselves out of a hole, didn't they? Man, we had them way back there. We've had a touchdown call back tonight, y'all. 55-yard touchdown.
This time Warren's got 3 receivers on the left side. Quarterback's going to toss, sweep it to the left side. We have a man that brings him down for a loss back there. He couldn't turn the corner. Who was the
Gladman? I believe it looks number 3, Gladman, on a big loss. Who was that?
That was Craig Jones, number
Craig
11.
Jones. Okay, thank you.
Jones. All right, but he ready, got out there, got the pursuit on it, and just brought him down by himself, throwing him for a loss.
Yeah, great job.
Loss of about 3.5. So it'll bring up 4th and 11. There, the Warren punter is punting from about the 45 on the far hash mark. 2 receivers, back on about the 30. And we block it. It is blocked. And we're trying to pick it up, and everybody's going after it. And I think we finally recover it on about the 28, 29. Who was on the block? Who's on the recovery? 62 on the recovery.
That was Garrett Moore on the block.
Garrett.
All right. So
Brian
Garrett,
Herring on the fumble recovery.
yeah, our punter blocks their punt.
Their punt.
That's pretty neat. So a big turnover for the Lincoln County Red Devils. Will set up camp on their 29-yard line.
Is that kind of like my pitcher hit your batter, so now your pitcher's going to hit my
Man,
pitcher?
yeah, that was wild.
All right, shotgun, 2 setbacks with him.
Uh-oh.
And looked like he wasn't sure what he was going to do with it. He had him there. Was that a busted play?
Yeah,
or was that
yes, it was.
Delayed fake?
Oh, no. Franklin, bless his heart, nobody was there.
Somebody supposed to took a handoff.
Yeah, that just was not pretty.
And he wisely just aired it out to the sideline, just instead of taking a loss on the play. Now we're going back to got the 2 wides to the right. He hands to 24. Ursell going off that right tackle spot, picking up a few yards.
That's Ursell's first carry of the night. We're down. Uh-oh, we got a player down.
I believe that's 66.
Okay, that'll be
Charles Folger.
Yeah, Charles Folger. He's been hurt a little bit this year with that ankle.
He seems to be favoring it right now, too. I can't tell for sure.
Looks like we're gonna. Is that looks like 62? Looks like Harry, I believe, over there is gonna
You're right.
take his spot.
All right, we're coming in out with the quarterback up in the center. Everything's up tight. It's almost like it's a 1-yard situation, but Sherman turns to. Was he turning to hand to somebody and nobody there? Or?
He looked like he was giving it to Craig Jones, and we're going to lose, well, maybe a yard. Wow.
And of course, we're in 4-down territory down here now.
Oh, I can guarantee you. Oh, yeah. We inside there 30. We're down to about 50 seconds to go in the quarter, and there is no score. So the offensive shootout, Doug, we may thought so far has kind of been a little defensive ball game here.
And I'm guessing we're going to air this thing out here. All right, it's in the shotgun. Got 2 setbacks with him. He fakes to his back, and he's going to throw it down. He's got his receiver. Is that Scott? He's got the first down all the way down to the 5-yard line. He was standing there all by himself. Pretty big target at that.
Oh, nice.
He actually had Craig Jones open as well on that play, so there were several available to him right that time.
So I don't know if having the double backs back there just kind of pulled him up thinking it was going to be a double reverse or something like that, and it just freed somebody up. Because when you get 2 people open,
yeah, they were wide.
That's some bad missed coverage. So it's 1st and goal from the 5.
Craig.
Touchdown. Sherman hands off to Jones, goes up the middle for a touchdown. Finally here with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter, Lincoln County gets on the scoreboard.
Finally, that time, Doug, some positive yards for Craig. He done lost 3 and 1 on his previous carries. But he gets it in this time for a touchdown, and we take a really, to me, Doug, a real important lead, an early lead.
Yeah.
Kind of try to get these guys down a little bit, you know.
And we got Dylan out there trying to kick. He's got braces on both ankles, but he was kicking pretty good before the game.
All right. Appreciate that report.
Waiting on the snap, and they jump off sides. He goes on and kicks it anyway, but whistles are blowing, so they'll move it half the distance to the goal. And
we're going to switch to the 2-point play.
Okay. Yeah, good. Good idea.
1.5 yards versus 3 is. See what shakes out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
The extra point was.
So we do strike first. I'll give you a score here, Doug, real quick. Oconee County leads Washington Wilkes 7-0.
Bad news for Washington Wilkes.
Yeah, they're really struggling.
All right, 2-point conversion play. Sherman up under center. He's going to toss it back for a toss sweep to the left side.
Ooh.
No late hit on that whistle blown, and somebody pushed him in the
Sherrod.
back after he was in the end zone. I mean, he was 2 yards in the end zone.
You know,
all right, got a score 8-2, Lincoln County. And while they come up the field, let's go back to the station to hear from some of our sponsors on your Lincoln County Football Network. All right, we're getting set to kick off. Different kicker this time. It's going to be kind of a low line drive. Lands on the 18. Hit the man. Shot straight up. He finally comes down with it. Tries to leap over a pile. Finally comes down at about the 26-27. And that's where Warren County will start right here with less than
that 8 seconds.
Seconds in the first quarter.
All right. Good football game. I still think this is going to be perhaps a down-to-the-wire football game here.
You think so?
I think so. I hope not, because you know how my nerves get. But
we've shown on both our possessions that we can move it.
Especially throwing it.
And we've stopped them twice.
Yeah, well, you're right. You're exactly right.
That's just my opinion. Warren motion left to right, fakes to the motion man. Passes down the middle. Just threw it beyond everybody, but the Warren County guy went. I mean, that was a pretty decent vertical leap. I'm going to tell you, he was up there.
Yeah, that's that receiver. We telling you, that big old tall kid Williams. He's their tight end, and he can get up there. And we got Ursell on him, so we got a second to go in the quarter, and we're finally struck, and we're up 8-0.
we're still in the first quarter.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
we scored with 12 seconds. We kicked it off. They ran a play.
Yeah.
Still hadn't used
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
All right, Warren's got receiver to the side. Motion left or right. Fakes to the motion man. Did the quarterback stop when the horn?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
The buzzer went off and he just froze. And somebody came in and just nailed him.
Dekemus Zellers, number 59, really met him. Was the first one. Then another double come in and cleaned up the mess there. But they lose a couple, I think, don't they, Doug?
I believe they did.
They're spotting it on the 25.
All right. And with the quarter break, we'll take another quick break on your Lincoln County Football Network. All right, on that play we just had right there was somebody just flat out missed a tackle right there. They dove and just flat missed him, and he was able to pick up about 4 or 5 yards.
That was actually about 8 yards on that pickup because they were on them.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
They're on about the 25 and they're out to
Yeah.
33 now.
Who was that on that tackle? I was kind of doing some stats.
I did miss the tackler
Okay.
that time. I couldn't see him. They're punting now.
This time they get a punt off. It's a wobbly, but a good one. It comes down on about the 40 and it's going to roll and go out of bounds right at the 30. We got to remember when we go to commercial breaks, we've got to stay up so that when stuff comes on, we can get it on TV camera.
Exactly. Okay.
And all you folks who just heard all of our personal comments, that's the way it has to be because we can't. We got to talk live.
That's it. Okay, we're 8-0. 11 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first half. Hey, we got more in the backfield. I heard that. We may see this.
Okay. This is Lincoln County's third possession, and they're going to hand to Moore. He tries to go up the middle and doesn't get a whole lot out of it. He's going to get a yard or two.
And again, it's a load. I can tell you that. No, if you know.
Yeah, you got to give him credit. He ain't afraid to lower that shoulder pad and
You're
run.
right.
And, another thing, when you put him back there like that, he is a quarterback. You can hand to him, toss to him, and he can roll out and burn you on a pass. And
Absolutely.
at the drop
Oh,
of a
yeah.
hat.
All right, looks like we got whistles blowing. We got a gentleman having to come off. Looks like Reynolds having to come off of the defense. I think maybe he may have some equipment trouble or something like that.
Equipment malfunction.
There you go. So we're 10:48 in the half, and we're up 8 points, and we have the football.
Moore still back there. Moore and Sherman back there in the quarterback setback spot. Scott motion from right to left, and they're going to fake to Moore, and it's going to be a Sherman keeper. They grab him as he gets to the line. He spins around. His spin may have cost him a yard.
We've got a guy being slung down, it looked like, or something. We can pick up maybe a foot, Doug, maybe.
It's going to bring up third and long.
Yeah, they held us, Doug, in that first quarter just to 17 yards rushing. So, yeah, we didn't, I think we picked up.
But we had a 50-yard pass.
call.
called back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Third down and 8. Sherman throws across the middle, in and out of the hands of Scott. He just couldn't bring it into him.
Wow, beautiful pass that time, too, Doug.
It would have been a first down at midfield. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but it goes back to fourth down and we'll be punting away.
Yep. Oh, wow. I'd love to have that one again. 9:57 to go in the half. We're up 8 points, but now we're fixing to give Reynolds and company the football back.
Happened to Chronicle guy over here. He couldn't believe it. He said, was that Moore back there taking the handoffs? All right, he gets a good spiral to kicked it. Touched by the Warren guy at about the 21. Drops back to the 18. Is on his feet trying to get loose, and we're going to gang tackling. Looks like about the 22.
Yeah, Moore thumped another 50-yarder, Doug.
And that was a 50-yarder kind of
in
from
the
left
air.
side of the field to the other side of the field.
Yeah, that was all in the air that time. That's 2 punts tonight for 50 or even maybe even 50-plus for him.
And that's one of those, if you look at the way the distance the ball flew instead of the way the crow flies, which is the opposite, that thing probably went about 65 or 70 yards in the air.
Yeah.
So Warren will start this possession on the 22. 9:42 to go into the half. Lincoln County up 8-0. Warren got trips to the left side, one set back out of the shotgun with the quarterback. Quarterback's going to kind of fake a little toss back to him, keeps it himself, and we're going to stack him up. And we don't bring him down, but the refs blow him down because he was in the grass, but he broke loose. But I think he broke loose after the grass whistle.
Yeah, look, we had kind of a Brown, Morris, and then Moore come in on that, so he loses what looked like he lost a foot or so, huh?
I believe that's what they're going to say.
First quarter, they had 26 yards running the football and a couple of first down, but they got the goose egg.
Yep. Don't know what in the world that was dropping down. Shotgun, he's rolling out to his right, looking to pass, throws out the flat, in and out of the hands, incomplete. Bring up third and a 10.5 yard.
Doug, I'm a little surprised they're not really using Reynolds as much so far tonight. They've thrown 4 or 5 passes tonight with that one completion. That was kind of like a little screen, wasn't it? And
I don't know about that pattern. I mean, you had two guys right over there within 3 yards of one another.
Absolutely.
It seems a little odd, not enough spacing there.
So a third and 10.5 yards, we're going to call it. Ball on the 21. 21-plus yard line, quarterback. Back in the shotgun still. Got a setback with him. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lincoln County in a 4-man front. Rolling right, looking, tucking and going, and we're going to bring him down. He's going to pick up about a yard, maybe a yard and a half, so to bring up 4th and 9.
That was Marshall on his second tackle of the night, made first contact with him. I'm going to tell you, our defensive front, Doug, is really doing a good job so far tonight. Good job that time by Jatavius, and he makes another tackle. And they're going to give us the football back with 8:30 to go, Doug, and we're up 8. I was thinking tonight, and it isn't over, Doug, but I was thinking maybe 35-28, and I may be wrong.
We can still break it loose at any time. Their punter standing back on about the 10. It gets a high one, but it's not going to have a lot of distance, and it's going to hit down at the 49, bounces across into Lincoln County territory, and down by Warren at the 45, and that's where Lincoln County will start. What is this, our 4th possession? 8:09 to go into the half.
And we've got 1 first down. So we got to, we need to put together a nice little drive out here. Would be pretty cool. All right. So we're at 8:09 to go. We're up 8-0. We kicked the extra point, but they were offsides, and we went for 2, and Jones made it in for us. Excuse me. That was Sherrod.
Sherman in the shotgun, a little inside handoff to a setback. He breaks tackles. He's on the go. He's at the 30, the 25, 20. He's inside the 25. Nothing but just quick, fast footwork right there. Shot it to the outside. Looked like a couple folks had shots at him, slid off of him, and he just turned on that afterburner and took it on downfield. Yeah,
30-yard gain that time for Craig. And like you said, Doug, once he got from that line, man, he was shot like a cannon.
So to bring up first down for Lincoln County deep into Warren territory.
Warrenton's going to call time, Doug.
All right, Warren calls time with their timeout. We'll take a quick commercial break on your Lincoln County Football Network. All right, we're back. Yeah, Warren County and Lincoln County is up 8-0. In the shotgun, Scott going on a little motion from right to left. Going to hand, fakes it to Daniel, fumbles, and let's see who recovers his fumble.
He was trying to hand that to Daniel, and Daniel didn't get it.
Didn't get it or didn't want it?
Let's put it this way. The nose of the ball touched him in the side. It never got to his belly.
Wow, that's the first time we've laid it down tonight. We've fumbled the thing 8 times this year. Of course, we've only lost 3, but that's our first one of the night. So
we're going to lose some yards, about 3 yards on it, so we're going to call it 2nd and 13. Ball now is just inside the 25. Sherman drops back, looking to pass, rolling out right. Gets hit as he throws it. Incomplete. Could have been a sack. But it's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for Lincoln County. We need to pick up about 8 or 9 out of this to have a shot at least a field goal.
So we threw it incomplete there.
And our equipment sitting right in front of me. I couldn't see. Was the coverage there, and he just didn't have anybody?
Well, you know what, Doug? I think that was intended to be like a draw. It looked like
That's what it looked like.
And
It
nothing
just
was there.
something didn't shape up, and
Yeah.
he just had to try to do something with it. Hands off to Daniel. Tries to go up the middle. Maybe picks up a yard or two, so it's going to bring up 4th.
We're Doug. We're kind of giving that away. We're really leaning a lot. From our quarterback position there, he needs to kind of stay back a little bit because they're reading him leaning, and
Yeah.
you know that's not going to be a pass when he leans like that.
You know, if he can do that and set up a
Little
pass with it, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're still in shotgun. Got 2 setbacks with him. And he fakes handoffs, rolls out, dumps it off to his receivers. We're going to turn it over on downs.
Wow, that to get after a kind of a good long run, we just kind of
Sputtered.
Did nothing. Yeah, absolutely, just
We sputtered.
kind of did nothing with that.
Hey, you know, that fumble exchange.
Yeah, that hurt, didn't it? Yeah,
handoff,
you're right.
that really slowed everything down.
Yep.
So we turn it over to Warren with 6:34 to go to the half. Lincoln up 8-0.
All right, Warren County's got the ball. We're 6:30 to go in the half. It's 8-0.
Still in that shotgun. Got 1 setback for Warren. He's got 3 receivers out on the left side, 1 on the right. And he's going to just do a little toss to his guy coming around the left side. He's got the corner turn across the 30 and finally brought down to about the 34. Staying in bounds. Clock keeps rolling.
Actually, they caught a break there, Doug. Our guy had it red, and he just kind of slipped. He couldn't, just couldn't get his feet under him, it looked like. But he had it read perfectly, Craig did. And just couldn't, like I said, feet were slipping, couldn't make the play. First down for the bad guys.
There's just that little bit of dew, early evening dew from the heat of the day and the cooling down a little bit.
Right.
All right, so Warren County with the first down. The ball on the 35. He's got 3 receivers on the left side. Gives to his setback, going off left tackle spot. Finds a hole, shoots through, and gets all the way up to midfield. How did he do that? He just ran through too many Lincoln
Yes.
County players for that to happen.
Yeah, Reynolds carries for 16 big yards, it looks like that time, from the 35 to the 49. So that's another first down for the Blue Devils.
Is that another first? 5:54 to go to the half. This time they got 3 out on the right side. Going to hand to a setback coming from the left, going to right. This time we read it. We stack him up at the line. He may get a yard out of it, half a yard, but we'll call it a yard.
Looked like Trey led the pack, and also saw Crichton there as well. So I don't know if they really
Actually, he
got
only got about a half a foot, so we're going to call it 2nd and 10.
All right. I like that.
Warren breaking the huddle, coming up to the ball. They got the 3 wide outs with slots and everything. To the left, inside handoff to the man following all that blocking to the left. He's going to get brought down at the 45, picking up about 5 yards. So it'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Warren. They in Lincoln County territory on our 45.
That was a little bit of payback that time, Doug. It looked like he tried to plant that foot to turn up field to get by Garrett, and he kind of did a little slip. And as he was slipping, Garrett went ahead and finished him up. And so we credit Garrett with a tackle there. So the score is 8-0 Lincoln County. We're trying to say it as many times as we kind of can and think about it. And
That's one complaint. You don't get a score now.
Yeah.
We'll give it every time they score. If you listen to the old game, shouldn't they need it anymore? No, just kidding. Long snap count. Hands to a setback again. Come to the left side. He's got the first and more. Drug a Lincoln County player from the 40 to the 35. We had a guy wrapped around his waist. If you wrap your arms around his waist, he's going to drag you. Wrap around his thighs and put them together. He ain't going to keep dragging.
I'm afraid they caught us looking for a pass right there, man, because nobody hit him. Tamaris hit him, about 5-8 yards down the field.
Coaches are complaining over here, though. They had either left tackle or right tackle or right guard that moved early on that play, and they didn't call it.
All right. Thank you, Dan. All right, first down for Warren. They're in our territory on the 35. There was all kind of movement that time.
Finally, yeah, wow. So it looks like they're going to be penalized. We're at 3:55. We're up 8 points, but Warren County so far has moved the ball 40, 45 yards on us, but they just get penalized back 5. This drive started way back on their 20, and they're not just eating up yards, they're eating up time as well.
All right, Warren's taking a long time in the huddle. They got 1st and 15, the ball back on the 40. You know, just a little old play like, offsides like that can really break up your momentum big time. Warren back in the shotgun still. Got 3 receivers on the left. Fakes to a setback. Looks to pass, nothing there. Tries to keep it and go, and we're going to finally bring him down. We had a couple of folks had a shot for him. He got away from him. Runs it up to the 40. We grab him at the 41. Push him back to the 45, but they're going to mark him at the 41 if all that makes sense.
No, Jatavius kind of came in, and Jatavius left his feet. They teach you, don't leave your feet, but he did kind of break up the play. We knock him back for, like you said there, Doug, a little loss, but I saw Parks in there and Brown in there again, and we stop them again. It's going to be second. What you got, about 16 now?
That's about what it looks like. 2:53 to go to half. Warren County with the ball in our territory. All right. He's got the strength to the left side. He's dropping back, rolling, looking left, throws left. Incomplete to the left. Just a quick note here. Today, Coach Doolittle's wife was in the office, and I was just chatting with her, and she didn't realize that I was one of the ones that do this. She said, "Oh, really? My sister-in-law listens to y'all's broadcast in Myrtle Beach."
Oh, wow.
So I said, I went back in my office. I said, "What's your sister-in-law's name?" So Diane Doolittle, if you're sitting in Myrtle Beach,
Diane.
Hello from your sister-in-law. And I ain't going to tell you what she said, but help me if I said your name on the air here.
There you go. Time out Warren County there, Doug.
You can text her on her AT&T line because she says she doesn't get Verizon, but you can text her and tell her you heard your name.
All right. Well, with that, let's take it back to the station for a timeout on the Lincoln County Football Network.
All right, we got third. Looks like 3rd and 17 for Warren. The ball on about the 41. They got the strength to the left side. 3 of them over here. Quarterback, we put pressure on him. They try to run a little straight. Oh, one of them big linemen for us. Could have almost came down with it. Got his big paws up there. Bekemus Ellis, man, he put that left arm up there. He had it in his bear claw there and just could not bring it in. So it's an incomplete pass. Going to bring up 4th and about 17.
So it looks like Warren County, who put together about a 40-yard drive right there, moved it out of their territory, but it looks like they're going to give us the football back. I'm going to tell you, that was a great play by Bekemus because they had that baby wide slap open. So a great play, even though he didn't pick it off. It was still a great play. Got a correction to make. Washington Wilkes is beating Oconee 7-6.
Okay. All right, the punter gets we almost block it again, but he manages to get it away. It goes out of bounds. Let's see where he comes up the line with that out of bounds kick. Had tons of pressure on him. I don't know how we didn't block it, and I don't know how we didn't run into him.
He's stopping at the 19.
On the 19s, where it goes out of bounds, he had to hurry up and get that ball out of there.
Absolutely, he did. And I like what we did. We went for the, you always talk, go for the foot, so you don't rough him, and that's what we did. And we just missed another one, Doug.
All right, 2:25 to go to half. Lincoln County with the ball, first down on about the 19. And it's going to be a little inside handoff to Jones, who's going to get stacked up at the line. He gets nothing, maybe even loses a half a yard out of it. Warren is playing us a good game.
Oh, I'm telling you, we thought we would be, to be honest with you, just kind of talking to Coach Matthews a little bit, we really kind of thought we'd be able to move them up front. But, man, so far, it's a stalemate up there for us, Doug.
And I'm thinking we're playing a little conservative right now. We're playing conservative ball. Second half, I think we had movement on Jones. got a pass completion to Banks, but it's going to come back. Well, maybe not. That's a fumble.
We
That
fumbled.
well,
We
we got
got
to
it.
recover it, but it's still motion.
Yeah.
And it's going to get, if Warren County recovered fumble, they would have declined the penalty.
Right. Wow, that could have been so big.
Yes.
Now, do they take the penalty or they make it third down from 3rd and 10? You know, what do you do there?
If it got any sense, they'll take the
Absolutely.
play.
Take the play.
Yeah, I would take the play if I'm Warren County.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 10. Why in the world would you give us another down? Please take the penalty. Back us up.
Yeah,
we'll take
give
an
us
extra
some.
down.
Okay. I'm looking across the field. They're going to decline.
Yeah. So we going to be, 3rd and 10? Wow, I'm telling you, man, it's tough down there tonight for us.
The ref over here is calling it 2nd down. He's got it wrong.
Yeah, absolutely wrong. It is 3rd down.
I'm sure they'll get it changed in a minute. Somebody's going to.
Yeah, the head guy will fix him, I guess.
Well, if not, we may get an extra down out of it. Fly out. Okay,
Wow.
we've got a pass completion. And is that Von Turner?
Turner, yes,
Turner's
sir.
got the reception, and he picks up a first down. So whether it was 2nd or whether they didn't put it to the 3rd is immaterial at this point.
20-yard pickup there, Doug. And boy, that was big right there. We
Yes.
needed to get something moving here.
Need to get something on the board out of this drive before the half to put them more than one.
Yeah.
Make it a 2-score game for Warren County to get back even. Got the wide power to the right side. Sherman rolling that way. He's getting pursuit from behind. Throws underneath to Saggers, and he cannot come down with it. It goes through his arms. One of those over your head, and you just look up, and that's probably the hardest pass to catch.
Yeah,
Over your
absolutely.
head, and you just put your arms up, and it goes through your arms and never touches your hands.
Right.
Yeah, even if your helmet is pretty tight, it's still bouncing up and
Yeah.
down when you're running like that, trying to look back through it.
If he'd squeezed his elbows together, he probably could have caught it because it went right through that part of his arm. Sherman rolling right again, throws out the flat's going to be way out of bounds, intended for Banks.
It really looks like they're, Doug, kind of that we're rushing just
Rushing
a
for
little.
no reason.
We're out of sync. Yeah, just a touch.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. We just need to settle down, pick up this first down. And, if we pick up 6 or 7 out of this, we may go for it on 4th. So let's see what happens. Long snap count. Throws it underneath. It's intended for Saggers, but
Yeah.
he hit his lineman in the back.
So we're going to give them the football right back. We kept it just a minute or two. We did get out of our own hole, but, Doug, we threw 3 straight incomplete passes.
And didn't use too much time.
No.
26 seconds off the clock.
Right.
We rushed it, didn't settle down, and just maintained composure. Moore standing back on about the 25, or right in front of the 25. Gets a pretty good snap, gets it off. Looked like they may have hit his leg, but he gets it off. And it's going to be fielded by Warren at the 25, and we bring him down at the 28.
Now, if you're Warren County, what do? You got 52 seconds to go. Do you chance it here, or do you?
I know what Doug's going to say.
Air it
I
out.
know, yes,
Air
sir.
it out. Ain't no reason to sit on it.
You're right.
I have to agree with you there, too, Doug. I'd have to air it out here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're behind. Yeah, I agree.
From right there with the timeouts they've got, how many do they got? They should have, 2, 3 left? They got time to run 5 plays at least.
Of course, I believe with the speed they have, I believe I'd roll out and let them go down the field a little bit and just heave it.
Down, pick up the 8, 9, 10 yards, get out of bounds, drive it down the field, and hope on one of those he breaks loose.
Yep, you're right.
That's me. That's why I have headsets on instead of coaching shirts. Rolling, and we look like we're going to sack him, and we do.
Marshall. A big sack that time. Jatavius coming off his left end spot, sacks him back for what, I guess close to a 10-yard loss.
Number 5, Marshall. So it's going to bring up 2nd. About 15 plus, about 18, 17, 16, 14. Long snap count. He's dropping back, looking to his left, throws out in the flat. He's got his man. That's kind of what we said, but he needed to get out of bounds.
Yeah.
He needed to get out of bounds and didn't. He tries to cut it inside into the middle of the field instead of going to the outside. And it runs out.
Yep.
It's crazy. Crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. All right, after one complete quarter of play, it's Lincoln County 8, Warren County 0.
One half.
One half. What did I say?
One quarter.
Well, that was the quarter that just ended.
All right, with that, we're going to take it back to the station for our halftime show.
We'll be back with the stats and score in just a few minutes on your Lincoln County Football Network.
Augusta Telephone, old-fashioned service. Get the latest technology. We take your business seriously. Augusta Telephone, we are locally owned, so we're friends and neighbors too, taking care of you. Just one call does it all. Augusta Telephone.
Offering quality service since 1983, Augusta Telephone is equipped to handle all your communication needs, from the most basic to the most complex systems, incorporating network services, voice, and data. We offer the latest in technology, and our staff is friendly, experienced, and well-trained. Call us today at 800-867-4777.
Augusta Telephone, old-fashioned service. Augusta Telephone.
City Tire of Lincoln, home of Text-A-Tire. Text your tire size to 706-401-5405 and how many tires you need. City Tire of Lincoln will text you the price back to your phone. City Tire of Lincoln offers 24-hour roadside assistance. All major name brand tires and other automotive needs, call City Tire at 706-359-6970. City Tire of Lincoln is located at 649 North Washington Street in Lincoln. Car washing and detailing are also available. Free pickup and delivery within the city limits.
Crawford and Brazil Pharmacy is ready to provide all your pharmacy needs and so much more. We will automatically bill your insurance on your prescriptions and offer all your over-the-counter medical needs. We have all sorts of unique gifts, from frames to fragrances, from Christian books to greeting cards and fresh flowers. We also carry your favorite sports team gift items and paraphernalia. Come to what is affectionately referred to as the Lincoln Mall. Crawford and Brazil Pharmacy, located at 125 North Washington Street in Lincoln.
Why make 2 or 3 stops when the convenience of one-stop shopping is available at Client Crossing of Lincolnton? With all of your convenience store needs under one roof: gas and fuel, chips, soft drinks, propane, bait, fishing and hunting supplies and licenses, your favorite ice-cold beverages, staple groceries, and to satisfy your appetite, try their nachos, hot dogs, sausage dogs, cappuccino, coffee, and biscuits. They even carry alligator ice. Open early till late, they're there when you need them at Client Crossing, Augusta Highway, 7 miles out of Lincolnton, locally owned and operated.
Should banks be community partners? We believe so. This is Gil Madison, Vice President from F&M Bank. Our people are your people. We are involved in each of the communities. We have a location as a partner. We understand that people are our greatest asset, and it shows. At F&M Bank, our people are why we are more equipped to earn your banking business. Come see for yourself at F&M Bank.
For all your trucking needs, call GMB Resources. Let GMB Resources do all your hauling: gravel, topsoil, sand, field dirt, and asphalt. We also do clearing and grade jobs, from roads to pond building and stump removal. If you need 1 load or 100 loads, just give us a call. One call, we haul. Let GMB go to work for you today. Call 706-359-5672 or 706-832-0991.
When you want good food in a hurry that's affordable, there's Hardee's of Lincolnton. They have a great selection of combo meals, breakfast biscuits, hamburgers, and chicken combos, plus the best fried chicken you'll find anywhere. Now enjoy Hardee's new thick Angus beef burger that's available in 1/3 pound, 1/2, and 2/3 pound sizes. The new thick Angus beef burger is now available at Hardee's in Lincolnton. Enjoy cool treats, shakes, and your favorite Coca-Cola drinks, even hand-dipped Mayfield ice cream. Dine often at Hardee's, corner of Highway 378 and 47 in Lincolnton.
Johnson Rental and Equipment is a proud sponsor of Red Devil football. We currently have 2 locations to serve you, one in Lincolnton and one in Washington. Call 706-359-1160 or 706-678-6700 or come by and let us show you what we have. We are now renting weed eaters, mowers, bush hogs, and other equipment for your planting needs. Check with us for your deer food plot needs and all your construction equipment needs. Call Johnson Equipment and Rental at 706-359-1160 or 706-678-6800.
Roland & Ware Auto Parts is proud to be a sponsor of Lincoln County Red Devil football. Roland & Ware Auto Parts has been bringing excellent auto service to the Lincoln area for over 60 years. R&W Auto Parts offers a complete line of automotive and truck parts, hydraulic hoses, welding supplies, paint supplies, and much more. R&W Auto Parts also offers a full line of repair service, and they turn drums and rotors and also resurface flywheels. R&W's part department is open Monday through Saturday, and the repair shop is open Monday through Friday. Give them a call at 706-359-3138.
Your Verizon authorized wireless retailer has an incredible deal you just can't miss. Add lines to your family share plan for just $9.99 monthly access per line with Verizon Wireless. Plus, upgrade your whole family with affordable phones like the LG Cosmos for free after $50 mail-in rebate debit card. Plus, add lines to your family share plan for just $9.99 monthly access per line.
Stop by and get America's largest and most reliable wireless network at the Radio Shack of Lincoln, located at 329 South Washington Street. After the first 2 lines for $69.99 monthly access on a nationwide talk family share plan, all phones require a new 2-year activation. Early termination and other fees apply. Coverage details at vzw.com.
Saving money and conserving energy are priorities for everyone, and at Rail EMC, we are no different. That's why we offer rebates for certain conversions to electricity from propane or natural gas. At Rail EMC, our highly trained staff can help you save energy dollars. We'll come to your home or office and evaluate with you things like heat pump capacity and recommended insulation options and window and door construction to help you get the most for your energy dollar. At Rail EMC, you'll find that we're not just an energy company, we're your neighbors.
If you want a great place to shoot pool, watch sports on TV, or just hang out with your friends, come on out to Robbie's Sports Bar.
That's right. Robbie's Sports Bar also has karaoke every Monday and Saturday nights beginning at 10 p.m. and a DJ and dancing Friday and Saturday nights.
And don't forget about the NFL Sunday ticket. That's Robbie's Sports Bar, 2834 Washington Road in Augusta, Georgia. They're open 7 days a week. Spratland Hardware, for all your building needs from the foundation to the roof. They're open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. till noon on Saturday. Call us at 706-359-3217 or find us on the web at spratlandhardware.com with access to over 70,000 items. No shipping cost on online items. Spratland Hardware is a proud sponsor of Red Devil football. Call us at 706-359-3217 or find us on the web at spratlandhardware.com.
Embracing change is a way of life. The insight of how these changes affect your life insurance needs is where State Farm agent Doug Newman in Lincolnton can make a difference. Whether it's a new baby at home or a new role at work, State Farm agent Doug Newman in Lincolnton understands how many of these changes impact your life insurance needs. Now is the time to look to someone who's been there from the start. Visit your neighborhood State Farm agent Doug Newman at 228 North Peachtree in Lincolnton or call 359-1760.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, so we're just waiting for the third quarter kickoff.
And we got to see what kind of changes or what motivational things went on at halftime. Talking with the coaches come through here a while ago, and he said defensive tackles for Warren were killing us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and, man, somebody's stuffing us.
So let's see what they tweaked to make that change. And here's the kickoff of the second half from Warren County, kicking to Lincoln County. Taking at the 21, got a lane. One man grabs him at the 40, collars him, and brings him down to the 46. That one guy don't collar him, he's gone.
Yeah, that was Sherrod, and if Sherrod gets a step on you, it's a 2-touchdown football game. And he, like you said, they got a guy down there.
They got a guy down.
I think is it number 3 for them?
And they're immediately going on and calling for the ambulance.
He may be broke there.
Somebody saw something or heard something real quick on there, so they're bringing the ambulance.
Looks like, I'm thinking number 3, Damian Clark is his young man's name. And
I didn't see the hit or anything. I
don't know if he just.
So he's in serious pain. They're trying to get the ambulance out there quick.
Okay, so Doug, let's just, I guess on this, take it back to the station. Is
Yeah.
that all right? Yeah, let's just take it back.
Because this is going to be a
It may be a
good
while.
time delay here.
Yeah. So we're going to take it back to the station here on the Lincoln County Football Network.
All right, Warren County's out there on the field. They're ready to go. Coach Campbell's got his guys over on the side still chatting with them. So I don't know if he's...
We do have an 8-0 lead, and that ain't what's been important over the last 15 minutes. But as play does resume now, we're up 8.
I think Coach Campbell was wondering if the official was going to give us a couple minutes to re-stretch out.
Yeah.
But the official saying let's give him the count. Let's roll on with this game. And we're getting set for the first play from scrimmage for the second half. Quick inside handoff. Greg Jones got a lane. He's opened at the 40. Fumbles the ball. Recovered by Warren County at the 34. Coming back at the sideline and out of bounds at the 50. Bang, bang play. Goodness gracious.
He just dropped it, Doug. I mean, it looked like he was going to try to cut back, and he just loses the handle on the football. And this may be the play that ignites Warren County. I thought it was fixing to ignite us. So they'll take over on the 50.
I got to give Coach Doolittle some credit over here. He's over here encouraging and saying, that's all right. It's just one play. He was.
Oh, absolutely.
It's good to see.
It was a big play for us. I couldn't tell if he's trying to change hands.
That's what. Yeah.
And it's going to be a sweep to the left for Warren County. He turns the corner and is going to get it to about the 45.
We got a flag.
Flag way over on the far sideline at the line of scrimmage, so it's probably going to be somebody lined up offside.
Coach Campbell thinks it's against him.
So now to push it back.
Yep, that's their third penalty of the night.
And now to move them back 5.
Yep. So 11:31 to go in the third. We're up 8-0. But we had a long run, and then we laid it down, and they picked it up. And
I'm having a hard time remembering this is Warren County. I'm so used to that old stadium of theirs was half the size of where we're sitting right here.
We wouldn't get what we got to get in now.
Half the time we would have to stand in the doorway, and one of us outside. And
was it you the night it rained and it was actually blowing in?
Yeah, blowing
was
in
it
there.
Me and you that
we
night?
had to stand at the put our equipment in the back of the press box.
Absolutely.
All right, Warren County with the penalty comes out with a 1st and 15 with the ball on their 45. Quarterback for Warren looking to pass, throws deep. We have a receiver and defender. The defender stumbles and falls. The receiver runs over him. Everybody's hollering. They want an interference, but
that is incidental contact.
Yep. He fell, and then their guy ran over our guy that was falling. So that, we didn't hit him. We just didn't give him a free, clear lane to run on down the field in. But I have seen officials that would have thrown a flag on that one.
Yeah, that was close.
So to bring up 2nd and 15 from the 45 for Warren. They got the strength to the left side, going to hand to the back from the right, going to the left, comes off the right, left tackle spot, gets it over the 45, up to about the 47. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for Warren. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Looked like Zellers was the first man to come in on that play, Doug. His second tackle of the evening.
And let's see what they do on this 3rd down play.
Yeah, we really need to stop them here to get that momentum kind of back over. And maybe not the but the ball back anyway.
And Warren's got the three wides over on the left side. They got the running back with quarterback on the left. He's dropping back, rolling left, looking to pass. Throws it down in the flats. He's got a receiver on there, 45, and he fumbles. And it's a dog pile, and I could not tell you who got it. Our guys are saying us, but last thing I saw was a blue and a white lunging for it on the ground.
Looks like 59's got it. Oh, yeah, he came out of there. Ooh, no.
The guy that fumbled it. 4th down, though, I think it's going to bring up 4th.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th and about a foot.
I'm not sure who that was. It just come up flying behind him and stripped the ball out of his hands and really just about give us the ball back. So it's go, I think, Doug, will be 4th down. We're up 8-0. Under 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Warren's going to go for it. 4th and a yard. Ball on the Lincoln 42. Let's see what they do. Quarterback, inside handoff. Ben turns it up. He's got the first and more. He's going to push it on down to the 35-34. Warren County first down. 9:32 to go in the third quarter. Lincoln County up 8-0.
He just wasn't going to be denied that time, and
No.
he just lowered that shoulder and ran right through several Red Devils that time. I don't know who ought to credit to Ty. There was so many white shirts, and he was kind of toting them. I'll just give he just...
When they told you, I wouldn't give him too much credit.
No, yeah.
And they're going to hand off to a setback, going up
He
the middle.
fumbled it down. We got it.
I see more white
Yep, there we go.
jerseys saying we got it than the blue jerseys. Lincoln County recovers the fumble.
I think it may have, Dan may have saw, was it Craig that covered it maybe?
It was Craig Jones.
All right, well, we take one, give one here.
3 minutes into the third quarter, we've had 3 fumbles out there already. 2 have been lost by the team with the ball, and 1 was recovered by the team with the ball. Sherman still back at the shotgun, dropping back, looks left, looks right, throws. He throws it up, incomplete. Intended receiver was Sagas. He goes up in double coverage and is tipped around, and nobody comes up with it. Ball ends up falling to the ground.
I'm afraid we missed a read on that one. We had Craig wide open out here, and the coaches were screaming for for that to be the pass and not in the double coverage with that safety sitting back there right in the middle of the field.
All right, we got
right here in front of the Warren County bench that you can't hardly see. I thought I saw something flying.
Yeah, sideline on them. So we're second down and 10. We're up 8 points still. Good football game.
Sherman back, 1 step back. And he hands off to Jones, coming off the right side. Right tackle guard spot looked like, and he punches it after about the 39, picking up a couple yards. Going to bring up third and about 7.
Yep. Oh, we're down at 8:40 to go in the quarter. 8-0 Lincoln County.
We got the power to the left side. Sherman rolling left, looking, throws out in the flat. He's got his receiver. He's on the run, but he's got the first down. Who was on that?
Sagas, I believe, yeah. And
kind of a little down and out to Sagas. He gets it, spins around, and tries to come back toward the middle of the field and picks up a few extra yards.
And I like what Mason done. When he thought he was fixing to go into contact, he covered it up with both hands.
Kind of went fetal position, didn't he?
Yes, close to it, but we get a first down. Boy, those have been few and far between tonight.
All right, this time, 2 receivers out on either side. They're going to fake to Jones, and Sherman keeps himself going off the left, slants it off the left side, picks up about 8 quick yards.
He dove for it.
He tripped over one of our linemen, or he would have been running a while, I believe.
Now, I know he's tired, but he faked the handoff to his tailback, and his tailback walked through his fake. He didn't. You got to bend over and act like you got it to freeze some people up. He did not draw attention to himself. Nobody back there with him. Sherman dropping back, passes the ball incomplete. Intended receiver was Tyler Banks.
Dan, could you tell if that was behind? That kind of looked odd as the ball got to him. Could you?
It ended up being a little bit behind him.
Okay.
The one thing that it looked like to me is Tyler's feet kind of went out from under him a little bit. This field has gotten a little bit slick, and it is hard because of no rain, obviously.
You know, I pretty much like that play call, though. We 3rd and 2 now, 2nd and 2, and try to, get 10 or 15 big yards there.
Sherman still back in that shotgun. He's got a setback with him. Hands to a setback. Jones coming around the right side. He's got the first down with a couple of yards to spare. He's over the 40, down to about the 36 for Lincoln County first down.
Yeah, it looks like we're trying to put a little drive together now.
Addison, that's what you were talking about, the execution of blocking those tackles.
Right.
We're doing it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Clock down to 7:30.
8-0 Lincoln County.
2 setbacks with the quarterback now in the shotgun. And we got flags before the snap. Play be blown dead, and it's probably going to move us back 5, so it should bring 1st and 15 for Lincoln. Somebody a little too anxious.
Yeah, I'm afraid Frank and Craig both wanted that ball up there a little quicker than it got there.
So we're 1st and 15 on their 42-yard line. 7:22 to go in the third. Timeout, Warren County.
And Warren will take a timeout with 7:22 to go in the third quarter. Lincoln County still up 8-0. And we'll be back after this timeout on the field on your Lincoln County Football Network. Sherman still back in that shotgun. He got one setback with him. We got 3 receivers on the left, and we draw.
I think we're
Warren
going
County
to get
off.
it back.
So we'll pick up the 5 we just lost.
Yep, it looks like we should. And guess what? Their big tackle that moved is coming off the field. So that'll move it to their 37-yard line, where we'll set up camp again at 1st and 10. Still 8-0.
And we're going to go with the play that we had already called, and that's going to be a handoff to Jones going off that left side. It breaks the tacklers over the 35, down to about the 31. Picks up about 6 yards.
Yeah, we're really working Craig hard tonight. That's his 13th carry on the night.
That's amazing what you can do from 2nd and 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right. You're right, man.
Opens the playbook.
Well, it kind of almost gives you a free down right there.
Just about. You're right.
All right, we got the 2 wide on the right side. They're going to hand it to a setback. Jones going in from the left to right, and he's going to get it to the 30, and they're going to stack him up right there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 now.
You know, I'm not the coach, but I'd almost like to see Ursell in now with some fresh legs. Well, it looks like we do have Jones coming in. I don't know who he's coming in for.
Jones, we got
Sherrod and
Morris is
Morris,
coming
yeah.
in.
You know, Ursell was
You're right.
kind of iffy coming into the game.
Yes,
so
that's-
I think
you're
that's
right.
probably why he hadn't seen as much.
Yeah, you're right. And I think we're wanting him more on defense.
All right, so we've got everything up tight. Everybody's toe-to-toe. Nobody's out wide. Sherman up under center. Got Morris back there at his spot, and we're going to turn and hand to Sherrod Jones. He goes up the middle. He's got the 1st and more down to the 20, inside the 20 to about the 19. Big thing is 1st down for Lincoln County. Inside the 20.
You know, I'm a Sherrod fan now. He picks up 10 quick yards for us. He's one of our juniors and does a good job when he gets that opportunity. We got a 1st down on their 20. 6 minutes to go in the third. We're up 8.
All right, this time Lincoln's got 3 wides on the left side. One set backward, Sherman, and they're going to fake it to Jones, and Sherman's going to keep it himself going around the right side. He's inside the 10, down to right about the 5, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 5 for Lincoln County.
Look here, Banks downfield. Doug did an excellent job blocking that time. Tyler stayed with his block, and a good job over here on this right-hand side over here with big number 66 with Folger, and we had Scott over here blocking the way that time. Now, we'll get our lineman announced before the night's over.
And he's going to hand to Jones. Jones coming around the right side, just keeps pushing. And he is in there. Another 5-yard touchdown run for Craig Jones. 5:33 into the third quarter. Left in the third quarter.
That particular drive, we had 4 first downs. That's one more than we've had all game. So that was a 65-yard drive for the Red Devils, and we're now up 2 touchdowns at 14-0. Whew.
And we're gonna kick this for the extra point. Dylan Arthur, who rolled his ankle a little bit last week, still pretty tender, is going to come out to kick this extra point. Tyler Banks does the holding.
They jump again. Oh, wow, I'm glad they...
He just kind of did a halfway kick because they blew it.
I was watching Tyler. He went with a hard count. And so we
might have been by design to get them to
offsides, yeah.
And that's what happened on the first touchdown we
Exactly
had.
right.
We moved it up to half the distance, and we went for the 2.
So let's see if that's what he's going to do again. However, it has been a good,
We're going to go for the 2.
You know, the refs have let the guys play tonight, though.
Yep. So with the penalty against Warren, moving the ball up 1.5 yards to the 1.5-yard line, we're going to come out and go for a 2-point conversion. But we're going to talk about it first. We're going to call timeout. And with our timeout, we'll take another quick break, and we'll be back on your Lincoln County Football Network. Okay, we're back for this extra point conversion.
Sorry. Y'all Doug snuck out the door on me.
I'm standing out here so I can see it because all our equipment's in our way. I couldn't see the end zone over here where he was at.
Oh, God, I'm hollering, Doug. Where are you?
Sherman's up under center. We're going for a 2-point conversion for the extra points here. And he's going to take it, and he's going to just rotate around and try to take it in himself.
They'll stop him. No, Ursell's got it. He pitched it to Ursell,
Okay.
and Ursell didn't get in.
Didn't get it in. All right. And I think we designed that, we sent the kicking unit out there, went with a hard drive, drew them off, which was what we did the first time, to set it up for us to go for the 2 points. I think all that was by design. But either way, we're up 14-0.
On that particular drive, Doug, we like I said, we had 55 yards rushing that particular drive, and that's we had 52 the whole first half. So it looks like our front linemen. And Doug, give me a chance here. I want to get those as we get ready to kick off. We got at center tonight Billy McWhorter. We've got Dalton Weatherington back in the lineup. We've also got back in the lineup number 66 Charles Folger, Brandon Biles, Caleb James, and Tyler Howard also is rotating in, I believe, with Dalton. So that was a good drive, good job by the front five on that drive. So we want to get our offensive lineman shout out tonight.
Thank you, Addison.
Welcome, Doug.
And here's the kickoff by Lincoln County. Going to be fielded by Warren at the 15. Gets a wall set up trying to go up the middle, and somebody,
Jatavius,
he was the headhunt on that. He just busted the wall and still managed to grab the man and sling him down.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Jatavius is playing some good football. Jatavius Marshall, he's one of our juniors. Already tonight, Jatavius has recorded 4 tackles, so pretty good football player, Doug.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. 5:27 to go now in the third. We are up 14-0. But I still thought it was going to be 35-28, and it still might be, but I just don't think it.
I don't think it's going to be that. I'm thinking 28-0 maybe.
Hey, I like that.
Out of the shotgun and going to be a quarterback keeper, kind of a last second flinches like he's going to throw it. And we horse collar him, but he had the shoulder pads, didn't he? What's the penalty on that?
Oh, it wasn't one, I don't think. No, he didn't. He didn't really overdo it.
No,
man. I don't think. Now
he grabbed what he could and went down
exactly
with him. He didn't twirl him around.
But we had nobody on this left corner over here, and they pick up close to a first down. Would they get maybe 9 out of it? Before Franklin come up and made the tackle. Now, I don't mind Franklin making tackles, but he's our safety. So you may not want that, but the quarterback did a good job with a fake. Rusty was kind of caught in no man's land. He had to do and just had no help over here on the corner. So they're going to measure for a first down. 5:19 to go in the third quarter. We're up 14-0. And Doug is eating a cookie. Do they have it down? Oh, yes, they do, I believe. First down.
Yep. Nope. Yep.
First down for Warren County. You know, we've held, let me knock with some woods. We've pretty much held Reynolds in check tonight, so I've been impressed with our defense so far. Of course, it taints Tova. 14-0 Lincoln County.
All right, Warren's going to do that little inside handoff, try to shoot him straight up the middle, and he's going to be met with a wall of white jerseys that's going to stop him.
Like Crichton Brown, just both of them got him at the same time and just drove him into the ground.
Gets a yard out of it, bring up 2nd and 9.
You know, Allen's not that big of a defensive lineman, but when we played, we used a little small nose man because he can stay low and he can really mess up some stuff. And Allen's been doing that tonight, and Trey's had a heck of a night as well at middle linebacker.
All right, Warren, they're putting three wide outs on the left side. He's got his set back on his right side, fakes of that. Quarterback's going to go to the right side away from the strength. Gets hit at the line but he's going to pick up a yard or two. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, from my view, it looked like Brown in there again. And I think maybe Jatavius and Rusty helped out him, but I saw the first contact maybe come from Trey, our middle linebacker, having a heck of a football game tonight. We're 4:09 to go in the third, and we're up 14-0 and trying to hold them again. But one thing about it, when your linebackers making good plays like that, we're eating up their line, their linemen.
Third down for Warren. They got the strength to the right side. Quarterback fakes his handoff to a man going to the right, and he comes back to the left. Going to pick up about 2 yards. Going to get it to the 40 and bring up 4th and 3 for Warren. You know, I don't even know if we got a way to check it out, but the guy that got injured, broke his leg. Did he play both ways?
He did. I do not have him on the starting lineup at all.
Okay.
Scott, their announcer.
Was he just a kickoff?
Kickoff
team or something?
But was a senior, and so you feel that for him. Jatavius and Garrett in on that tackle that stopped Warren County short. And they're going to have to, it looks like, give us the football back. The clock's running. 3:10 to go into third. Lincoln County 14-0.
And we're going to make sure they don't draw us on. They don't. It's a high snap, and he gets it away. A good high punt that's going to be fielded at the 22 by Daniel. He gets behind the wall, going to the far side on the left. He's got it. He's up across midfield and brought down at about the 40. I don't see any flags.
No flag. That's what I was looking for.
I was looking for flags. When you have a play that's that wide open, covers that much territory, you just have that feeling. There's got to be some.
I'm going to tell you, that's twice tonight. We've set up a pretty good wall on a punt return, and Ursel was really one tackle away from going the distance there, and that really would have just about iced this baby. We're going to take up what we call it their 38, maybe it's close to their 38. 2:49 to go in the third quarter, 14-0 Lincoln County. It looks like, Doug, we got Garrett in at quarterback now.
What was that, Matt? It was about a 35, 40-yard return.
It was. And I tell you, their punter's doing a heck of a job.
Yeah.
That
Moore back there all by himself, and he's going to throw across the back to Sagas, who's got the ball going on around the side. He's at the 30 and down to about 20. This is a play we ran a while ago, but instead of hitting Sagas, he hit his lineman in the back.
But this time,
Sagas is lined up to the outside on the right, and he comes shooting straight back down the line. And it's almost like a running screen.
You know, we don't have that big running back that may go, but Mason at any second and to get him the ball is important.
And when you put it in his hand, he's already at full speed is a plus.
Right.
And Moore's going to fake a handoff, keep it himself.
Whoa!
Lunges over a guy, and does he get in?
He fumbled, and Charles Folger picked it up in the end zone.
Wow.
Did he fumble on purpose?
No. He was trying to maintain his balance.
But wasn't that a heck of a run?
It was.
All right, now
well, 66 gets the touchdown.
Right. But where was the play starting from?
We started on about the 18, so it was about a 17-yard run. I'm thinking he was about on the 1 when he fumbled it.
Addison, you're right. I was standing right down here.
Okay.
He fumbled it just outside the end zone, and Charles picked it up in the end zone.
Folger gets him a touchdown.
Moore with a 17-yard run, fumbles. All right, Arthur puts one up to kick, and it is good.
And just to let you know, Brother Dylan Arthur is still perfect on the year. So, we're starting now, Doug. We're starting to kind of dominate it. We take it 38 yards that time on a 20-yard pass. And then a 10, and then an 18-yard, 17-yard run, a 1-yard fumble, and Folger. I'm gonna tell you, that cat was sprinting. He was looking for daddy, wasn't he, Dan? He was looking for daddy.
He was trying to find anybody he could do a chest bump with or anything. I mean, he wanted something.
The dude's 8 feet tall. Who's gonna chest bump him, man? But you know what? That's good hustle by him to be 18 yards down the field to be there to recover that thing. So.
Yeah. That's some serious downfield blocking.
You're absolutely right. So things over on this side of the field is getting a little bit calm now. They're asking our fans to get up. But that's a lineman's dream, Doug.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lineman's
Anytime
dream.
a lineman gets his hand on the ball, he's thrilled. And Warren will take the kickoff on the 15, come straight up the gut with it. Man, almost spins away, but it takes a lot of folks to finally bring him down at about the 27.
Heck of a job on our kickoff coverage team tonight, Doug. They've not given up anything big. And what we're doing, we put just a lot of our speed starters in there. And when you got Deshaun going in there busting things up and gives our guys a chance to corral them. We're at 2:11 to go in the third quarter. We're up 3 touchdowns now. And we've got timeout on the field.
Yeah, the official just called for a water break.
Okie doke. And with that, Doug, we will take it back to the station. Or
your Lincoln County Football Network.
So we are back. They still kind of got the little water break deal going on, and we're going to, Warren County will have it 1st and 10 on their 27-yard line. We're up 21-0, 2:11 to go in the third quarter here in Warren County. It's still been a good football game, and I'm going to tell you, we have our defense has really stepped up to the game's not over. It's not over, but we really stepped up to the occasion tonight.
We've come back out and played with some intensity the second half.
Yeah.
Warren puts a man in motion, left to right, fakes a handoff to him, throws a pass, and we deflect it. Number 5 gets
Jatavius Marshall again.
Marshall gets a hand up there and deflects it. Almost deflects it too much, and the receiver ends up with it, but it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Mm-hmm. So Jatavius is just kind of what we may call everywhere tonight.
What you got?
I was thinking about after the game, if Dan wants to, I'll go down to silent, and I'd love to get a hold of Coach Banks. If this stays, we'll talk about it.
Warren's in the shotgun, got 2 wides on the left, quarterback rolling left, looking left, going to air it out deep down the middle. Almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Franklin Sherman.
Yeah, Franklin turned into the receiver that time, didn't he, Doug? 1:57 to go in the third, and we're up 21-0.
Third down, 3rd and 10. And let's see. Third down. Warren's taking a long time on this play. Going with the 2 wides to the left, 2 to the right. Quarterback back there by himself.
I think we may be offsides. I think Jatavius got a little head start on there, I think, Doug. So there's a flag, and it looks like I'm thinking us.
It could be.
Yeah. Good ball. All right, so that's our 5th flag on the night. All right, so we get called for our 5th flag of the night. We're taking a little change at the helm here real quick. And Dan's going to come up here and take us home almost. Doug can take that mic and go down there and get an interview. Listen, no.
He'll be on this sideline. It'll be easy. All right, Warren County is up there in a shotgun. Got a man left, 2 right, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback. The snap, he's rolling to his left. He's looking downfield. We're there. We bump him, but we don't get him. Now we're going to get him and wrap him up and pop the ball out. It's going to come out around the 34-yard line, and it's going to be short of the first down. Oh, maybe right at the just short of the 35-yard line with 4th down and about 2.5 or 3 to go. And I would imagine, well, I don't want to say. I started to say they're probably going to go for it, but I think they're going to send the punter out there.
It looks like, yeah. And he's done a good job for him tonight, man. It was at Jatavius again. I know Crite was over here in the mix, so I'm going to tell you, we really swarmed that thing tonight, haven't we?
Yes,
we played fast. We really, really have.
And that was one of the things we were concerned about with their speed, that we were going to have a hard time containing them, but defense has played great tonight. All right, they're in the punt formation. The snap is back. We've got a man in there he might have tipped it. I'm not sure. It's going to land at about the 40 and roll down to about inside the 30, down to about the 25, down to almost about the 22. So with about 54 seconds left in the third quarter, it's 21-0. Red Devils will take over there 1st and 10.
All right, just to show you how, Dan, we've kind of dominated this third quarter. We've had 5 first downs. They've just inked out 2. So things have kind of, the tide has kind of flipped on this half.
As they say, Mo has gone.
Yes.
So we are going to take the ball over here in the third quarter with just 53 seconds left to go, up 21-0. Garrett is in at quarterback. He's got Sherrod Jones out to his right. And the backfield with him, got 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to take the snap, and there we were moving. We were leaning toward the line, so that'll back us up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15.
Yeah, there's another one of them ugly things. Our 6th one tonight. That Doug's in here stealing chairs and everything. You know, he just doggone his time.
Can't do nothing with him, can you?
No.
But they're getting things sorted out on the field again. I know Doug's told you, Warren County's in their blue jerseys with their blue helmets, yellow numbers and white pants, wearing our white uniforms, all white pants, white jerseys, and red helmets. All right, Garrett still in at quarterback. He's in the shotgun, got Sherrod on his right, one receiver to his right. Now Sherrod moves to his left, two receivers to the left. Snap, he's going to hand off inside, and he's going to be greeted rudely, quickly, and we're not going to get anything out of that if we got back to the line of scrimmage.
That wasn't nice of them.
No, it wasn't. Come on, they're supposed to treat their guests better
That's
than that.
exactly right.
All right, the clock's ticking down, which is what we want to see at this point. It's inside 35 seconds now, 21-0 Red Devils. It will be 2nd and 13. We did manage to get, well, the scoreboard says 13, but it's still almost 15 now. Can't give us much of a gain. All right, we got Sherrod on Garrett's left in the shotgun. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Going to fake the handoff, and Garrett's going to take the ball up the middle. He's going to get out across the 25 out to about the 26. So it looks like we're going to be with, I'd say 3rd and about 5. And it looks like that's going to be the last play of the third quarter, Addison, with the Red Devils up 21-0.
Yep, that's going to do it. And with that, Brother Dan, let's take it back to the station for 2 commercial timeouts here on the Lincoln County Football Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on the Lincoln County Football Network. We're here in Warren County at the start of the fourth quarter. Red Devils have the ball up 21-0 with 3rd down and 5. Garrett is still in at quarterback.
We got a flag.
How did we get a flag? There must have been some unnecessary stuff on the sideline for that to come where it did.
Probably.
How then?
I don't know. That is kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a sideline infraction on us. So that's just a
kind of
warning.
odd. I've never heard of that coming out of a quarter.
Me either.
Or timeout. Well, he just hadn't blowed his whistle tonight.
The ref was getting lonely over there.
There you go. Dan, just to give you a quick stat, we had 83 yards rushing in that third quarter. We really took over on the front.
Gotta like that.
Yeah, that third quarter.
All right, we got 2 backs in the backfield on either side of Garrett in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. He's going to hand it off in the middle to Sherrod. Sherrod's going to try to run off the right side. Not going to be much there. He's going to get a yard, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they move it a yard, so it's going to be 4th and 4. And we are going to punt, I am sure.
So I believe you are correct. Garrett's got a couple of 50-yard boomers tonight.
Yeah, that one he kicked really looked nice. It
Yeah,
just
it was
turned into a
pretty.
spiral. Man, when they spiral, they go.
Absolutely.
All right, Garrett's back in punt formation. They've got 2 men deep. Clock's ticking inside of 11:25 now. Still up 21-0 in the fourth quarter. Garrett's waiting for the snap. It's a good snap. Punt is off, and it's a pretty nice looking punt, nice and high. Going to tumble a little short, but then it's going to roll, and it's going to take a great roll inside the 20.
Wow.
Just inside the 20, I mean barely inside the 20 at the 19 2/3 yard line.
About 52 on that one, thereabouts.
You know, if he keeps working, he's going to kick it as good as you one day.
Well, thank you, buddy. So that's a 2 50s and a 52. Woo.
That sounds like my test scores.
Sounds like my golf score.
On the front nine.
On the front, yeah, that's what I'm saying, per 9.
I know better than that.
Oh, me. They'll start on their 20.
All right, Warren County's got the ball. It's 11:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Red Devils up 21-0. Scoreboard still says 4th down and 4 to go, but it's really 1st and 10. Warren County.
Yeah. I tell you, we've done a good job, knock on wood, holding Reynolds down tonight.
All right, they're in the shotgun. Got wide out coming across the middle. They fake the handoff. The quarterback's going to try to go up the middle. Down 21 points. That is a rather curious call to me.
Yeah, they just...
But he's going to get, we're going to give him 2 yards on that, Edison?
Yeah.
2nd and 8.
And we got, look like Parks and Brown again. They do a lot of running up the middle. And I mean, not that's the only reason that Brown's made so many plays, but that's kind of helped. And he's done a heck of a job tonight at his middle linebacker position. That 4-3 is running well tonight.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They're doing a good job keeping their assignments and getting upfield when they can. All right, they're in the shotgun formation. 2 wideouts left, 2 to the right and in the wing. One man comes in motion from the left. He's going around the right, but he's going to get nothing there and going to get dropped for a loss
I ain't
at the
gonna tell you
20-yard line by Brown.
Brown. Wow.
Trey was eating that for lunch right there. Clock keeps ticking, folks. That's what we want to see. It's inside 10-10 to go in the fourth quarter, up 21-0. It is 3rd and 10 now on the 20-yard line.
Man, these guys had big hopes coming into this.
Yeah, they
one.
did.
And they fought hard for a while. I mean, I know it ain't over, but it's she ain't singing yet. But
They're just about warming up the bus.
Yeah.
All right, they're in the shotgun. Got 2 wideouts left, 2 right, 1 wing on the right side. Snap. Oh, we're in the backfield, and we slips through there. He must have a little grease on the jersey, but he gets dropped at the 20-yard line for no gain. It'll be 4th and 10. And honestly, right now, Warren County just looks like the wind's out of their sails right now.
Yeah. That was Jatavius Marshall led the way on that, and that was his 7th tackle of the evening. He's just barely behind Trey. Trey's got 9 on the night. So, yeah, you're right. It's kind of getting it's out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 9 minutes to go in the game, and you're down 3 scores.
All right, we got 2 guys back, Sherrod and Ursel back, and they're in punt formation now. 9:07, 9:06 to go. Snap is decent, and he's going to punt. It's going to wobble out to the right, just kind of kicking away from our receivers, and goes out of bounds. Oh, let's see where they marked that. It's going to be somewhere on their half of the 45 or somewhere like that.
You need to keep on coming up, buddy.
Yeah, he's got to keep moving. That was a generous spot for them, but, you know, hey, we can't complain.
I've often wondered how does that dude have that good to see what that.
Yeah,
they do that every.
That is called guesstimation.
Yeah,
I don't care what
it really
you
is.
say.
It really is.
So we're going to take it over on the 40, just outside the 45, headed toward their side, and it's 8:57 to go in the fourth quarter, up 21-0. Garrett still in at quarterback in the shotgun. Sherrod's on his left. 3 wideouts to the right, 1 left. Snap, he's going to hand to Sherrod up the middle, and there's going to be nothing, absolutely nothing there. They had folks in the backfield checking to see what we were doing.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. My little speedster ain't getting time to do a whole lot.
No, you got to give him a chance to slip something.
Yeah. I mean, I really want to see Sherrod go one time.
What's that spot look like to you, Addison? About loss of 3?
Yeah, close to it. You're exactly right.
So it's going to be 2nd and 13. Still got Garrett in at quarterback. 3 wideouts right, 1 left. Sherrod in the backfield with Garrett. Waiting for the snap. Got the snap. He's dropping back. He's looking. Got plenty of time. Throws across the middle to Tyler. Tyler's got it inside the 35 down to about the 30. And it's going to be 1st and 10 there. Red Devils with 8:11 to go in the fourth quarter, up 21-0.
Was that a bullet or what, my brother?
That was a dart.
Man, alive. I kind of looking. I said, that dude's going to pick that sucker off. But,
yeah, but it was past him before he could get his hands
That's
up.
right. You're exactly right.
All right, we got 2 wideouts left, 2 right, 1 back in the backfield with Garrett. Garrett in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's dropping back, looking. Now he's going to pull it down and try to run up the middle, and he's not going to get much, but he will get back beyond the line of scrimmage, maybe get 2 out of that. 1.5 for 2. They're going to mark it just inside the 30. So it will be 2nd and 8.5-ish.
Yeah, Garrett's a handful, you know, once he breaks and gets a little mo going his way, he's a handful to bring down. We're up 21-0.
All right, we're figuring out the play, looking to the sideline. Right now we've got 3 guys right, 1 left. Sherrod in the backfield with Garrett in the shotgun. And he is waiting for the snap now. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to go right. He's all through the middle, wide open. He's going to put the safety down on his back. Just greeted him ugly, and he got down to about the 10-yard line, and that was a wicked run right there, Edison.
I did not mean to talk, but you can't help but grunt.
Yeah.
Woo! Wait till you see this one on television.
Yeah, that's one of those you know in the locker room when they're watching film. There's going to be some cheering going on for that.
A 20-yard run, that gives him 51 yards on the night, Dan, running the football.
All right, we got 1 right out right, 1 left, back in the backfield. Garrett takes a snap in the shotgun, hands to Sherrod. Is that Sherrod? There's a flag in there, and where that is, that's just about got to be holding. So that's going to back us up 10, and that'll be 1st and 20 probably. But let's see what the call is.
You know, that's the only bad thing about being at a live game. We couldn't watch that again.
That is holding. That was a call, so they'll mark that back about 10 yards, and it'll be 1st and 20. And we could theoretically get a 1st down because we were spotted just outside the 10, maybe even be the 11. It's hard to tell across that field, but I think it might be at the 11, so we might be able to get a 1st down inside the 1. But we just go ahead and get 7 and
be all right with me, buddy.
Yeah. All right, Garrett's still in at quarterback. He's got 2 wideouts left, 2 right. Sherrod in the backfield with him. Garrett's in the shotgun. He's waiting for the snap. There it is. He's looking to his left, looks back to his right. He's got Tyler Banks there, and it's good defense, but Tyler makes a great catch there down around about the 5, maybe 6-yard line. So that was a nice play on both sides of the ball, frankly, and just Tyler wanted the ball more.
Yep, that's Tyler's 3rd catch of the night. Boy, he's really starting to add the yards up now. That's 17, 23, 38 yards catching the football tonight for Tyler Banks, number 7. Looks like we got Tyler Howard coming back in the game.
All right, we got a wide out right, wide out left, a wing on the left of the line. Sherrod in the backfield with Garrett in the shotgun. He hands off to Sherrod, and he's going to go through the middle a little bit. I don't know what that ball got down inside the 5.
Yeah.
But
well, we got to get to what you say, about the 1 or 2, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it's just inside the 2, maybe just outside the 1 that we can get if that.
You got to get to the 1.
To the 1.
Listen,
okay.
where you at, Doug?
You know he ain't on the side.
Where you at? Are you down there?
County on the goal line, on the Warren County side.
Are you serious?
Oh my goodness!
Good. Look at my buddy. We're up 21 tonight. I am so proud. I'm a proud papa.
All right, Garrett's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, rolling to his right, looking, and this looks like he's going to run. Yeah, he's going to run to the edge, and he's going to get in. Looks like for me, yeah, touchdown they call it. So that is Lincoln County touchdown with 5:23 to go. That's going to put us up 27-0 here. And, I got to say, we got to hand it to both sides of the ball tonight. I mean,
you're not kidding.
Good. Started off a little slow, but I think we just kind of lulled them to sleep. It might have been a little hypnosis there in the first half.
Hey, look at my buddy. He's going on around. Hey, Doug, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, oh, yes, loud and clear. Hey, if you can, after you get Coach Campbell, because you're going to do the interview, ain't you?
I'm not going no further than this goal
Oh,
post.
good gracious.
Well, he'll come to this side when he comes to shake hands.
We got a different person kicking now. We got number 1 kicking.
That's right. Oh, when it's
And
blocked.
it's blocked.
Yep, it's blocked. They came right through the middle. They didn't give him a chance to kick it because they came right through the middle. So we don't get the extra point. It is 27-0 with 5:23 to go in the 4th quarter.
All right. With that, Dan, let's go back for one more timeout break back to our station here on the Lincoln County Football Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warren County. It is 27-0. Good guys. The Red Devils are up with 5:23 to go in the 4th quarter, and it has been a story tonight of Red Devils playing very well on both sides of the ball, keeping Warren County in check. All the speed and athletes that they had were a great concern to us. But
absolutely, that was a 45-yard drive that time, Dan. Just took a couple of minutes, and wow, probably to me the run of the year in a way. That just fires me up right there, man.
All right, we're getting ready to kick off to them. They have 2 men deep, and that is Jarvis Jones in there ready to kick again tonight. And he kicks it kind of low and hard down the middle, and he's going to field it at about the 15-yard line and try to run off to his right a little bit, and he's going to be dropped there about the 27-yard line. And there they will take over with 5:15 left to go in the 4th quarter. Red Devils up 27-0.
We've got a score. Washington Wilkes 21, Oconee County 20. So Washington may get off that slide tonight. That is in the start of the 4th quarter.
So number 9 on the stop on that kickoff there.
Oh, let's see.
Where
we
is
hadn't
it?
called
How
him
could
tonight.
you see that from where you are? Look here. I'm going to tell you, Doug, you look good from here. I ain't going to lie to you.
I was up close and personal.
5:15 to go now in the football game. We're up 27.
All right, Warren County breaks the huddle. They come out there in the shotgun. They got 2 receivers out right. Well, actually, they broke the huddle, I think, with too many, and they called a timeout before they got the penalty.
And, Dan, let's just keep it here if that's okay. We'll kind of keep it here and mess with Doug a little bit.
Absolutely. He's doing a good job. If he'll stay down there, the coaches will come to this side of the field
Doug,
to shake hands. He'll be able to do that end of the game interview.
Hey, Doug, look. Hey, Doug, why don't you do that? Why don't you go interview their coach right now? Doug.
I got some white ounces, but I can't say them right now.
So, hey, Jimmy, if you're back at the station, if you can, we would love for you to feed us any updated Washington Wilkes scores that you might have. And we appreciate you doing that so far tonight for us. If you got any, as you get them in kind of toward the end of this game, because we kind of like to keep up with them. All right, I see my man Deshaun coming in there now.
Yes, sir. He is out there on what looks like a defensive end. He's been in and out of the game some. He's been out there tonight, sure. All right, Warren County is in the shotgun. They've got snap, and he's going to hand off to his right, and the man's going to go left. And he's going to run hard through there. He's still running, moving the pile, and it's like we're trying to take the ball away from him instead of tackling him.
Yeah.
And he's actually going to end up getting 17 yards on the play out to the 45. It looked like a big amoeba moving out there, a rugby scrum moving out there on the field.
How many yards did he just get?
17.
Wow. Look at here, Dan. That's his first carry of this half.
Great there.
Yeah.
All right, Warren County breaks the huddle again. They're got two wideouts left, one right, two backs in the backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, hand off to his man again, but he is going to be greeted so rudely by number 5.
Yep, it's
Jatavius Marshall right there.
I want to correct myself. That was not. That was. I was looking down at my guy. That was Ursel's first tackle of this half. 23's toted us a couple of times now, but we've, like I said, pretty much held him in check.
They called a false start on Warren County that time,
So
but
guess
we're
what
going to decline the penalty, and it'll be second down, and
Yeah, decline that.
unless that's one of those that you have to take, but no, we don't have to take it. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 with 4:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Red Devils up 27-0. All right, Warren County breaks huddle. They're in the shotgun formation again. Two wide outs left, a wing left. Back in the backfield. The quarterback's going to roll left. He's looking left. He's got a man out there, but he's going to get nothing and like it, and that's going to be Trey Brown again. Trey Brown, that would be great day.
Trey that's his double digit, his 10th tackle of the night. Unbelievable. Trey is turning into a heck of a football player. He's a junior.
So it is ticking inside of 4:05 left in the game, up 27-0. Warren County has the ball with 3rd and 11 on the 44-yard line. They're in a shotgun formation, two wideouts left, two right. Man comes in motion from the right, fake the handoff, and we're in the backfield quickly, and we're going to get him, wrap him up back there. And whose number can we call this time? Would it be number 9?
I think it's Gladman on that one. I think that was Darian. I think. Or was it?
That was Trey Brown
You're right.
again.
Yeah, Darian's not even in the game. Yeah. You know, I didn't bring my spectacles.
Darian's in the game, but he was back on the other side of the field. But that was Trey Brown again.
Wow.
He wanted a matching pair. 11,
There you go.
2 ones.
So it looked kind of to be maybe a promising little drive there. Is now stalled.
So it is ticking inside of 3:15 to go in the ball game now. It is 27-0 Red Devils, and they're going to punt it back to us. We have 2 men deep. Ursel back there and Sherrod Jones stand at about the 26-yard line. The snap is off. It's a decent punt. We almost run into the punter. Ball lands at about the 32 and takes a Warren County bounce, rolls down to about the 27-yard line. It's going to be picked up just inside the 27. And we'll take over with 2:54 to go in the fourth quarter, up 27-0.
Show you kind of a tale of the tape. This half, we've got 8 first downs. They've got 3. I mean, that's just, we've just dominated. Let's see, real quick. Running the football, we almost hit 100 yards this half.
Wow.
They've got 22 yards or so this half. It's, no, I'm wrong. I'm about 42 yards this half.
All right. Garrett is still in at quarterback. Got 2 wideouts right, 1 left, 1 wing. Hands off to Sherrod up the middle, and he is going to bust through there, get out to 35, out to about the 40. And that'll be 1st and 10, just at about the 40-yard line with 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter, up 27-0. As always, we get up to the line quick, look over the sideline, looking for the play, and I'm sure we're going to let the clock tick a little bit here.
We should. I agree with you.
Creech is in the game now.
All right.
That's Glenn Creech, number 4 for us, sophomore. Garrett's in the shotgun. Got Sherrod on his left, 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to the right. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to fake the handoff to Sherrod. He's going to keep. He's going to try to get out to the left. Not much there. He's going to get out across the 40 with some dance steps and a few moves. He might want to think about Dancing with the Stars in his future there. But he gets about 2, maybe 3 yards we might have to give him. He's one of our guys, Addison. What you think? 3?
Yeah, let's give him 3. He's a good guy.
So 2nd and 7, out on about the 43-yard line with 2 minutes to go in the game, up 27-0. All right, we're in the shotgun. We got 3 wideouts right, 1 left. got Deshaun in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff, and he's going to run it right up the middle. And he's a load, folks. He's a big boy. He's going to get it out to about the 45-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5 to go with 1:35 to go in the game. Up 27. I'm going to turn it back over to Doug here so that I can go down to the sideline and get a post-game interview.
Appreciate it, Dan. Welcome. Oh, he ain't got back on yet. Hurry up, Doug. Hurry up.
Got to catch my breath when coming up them steps. Oh, boy. And Moore's going to hand it off to number 30, going around the right side. And he's got the first down. That is Sherrod Jones on that carry.
Yep, has another first down. That's our 10th of this half. And we have just kept it and grinded it and threw it when we needed to. And so we're really just taking this thing over. Good job by the offensive line. Let me say again, we've got McQuarter at center. We've had Weatherington along with Howard in the line. We've had Brian Herring to come in to play a little bit. Caleb James, one of our big tackles, along with 66 Folger, who's covered a touchdown fumble tonight.
All right, a little inside handoff by the quarterback. And we're going to pick up about 4 or 5. And all we're doing right now is trying to let it run down, run out the clock.
Yep.
Who's doing the quarterbacking now?
Is it?
Creech?
No, we got
Price.
15 in that. We got Price. Price Rogers.
Okay. I knew it was somebody different. And I think that's going to be.
That's it. Coach is shaking hands.
That's going to be the final play of
Right.
the game. We're down to 7 seconds, so we're going to end this one up 27-0. And I see y'all didn't write down who scored that touchdown for us. It was Moore on the touchdown
Yeah.
in the 4th. What was that, a 5-yard run?
Yeah.
And who kicked the extra point?
It was blocked.
Ash blocked.
Yeah.
And that is the final score, 27-0 for Warren County. And as soon as Dan can get a hold of the coach, we'll let him take it away.
Good job.
I think Coach is down here getting an update on the injury, but I'm going to
Okay.
get Coach as soon as I can. I'll have Coach Banks after that. I've
Okay.
already spoken to him. That
Good
want
deal.
to get him on
Good
there
deal.
too.
Good deal. Somebody didn't turn that fan around. It's blowing my papers everywhere. All right.
Coach, just a great game on both sides of the ball. I know it was close in the first half, but it looks like the adjustments at halftime, and I know holding out their defensive tackles was real big in the second half there. What do you think about the performance of the guys tonight?
You know, Dan, it's probably our first region game, and I thought we'd come out very flat. You know, I got here late due to the head coach that don't know how to plan the trip, and started out real flat. But overall, you know, I thought we got better, played much better in the second half than we did the first half. Great performance by 14. Frank, as usual, his normal self, but 14 give us an extra spurt like he seems to do each week.
That's an awful nice luxury to have somebody come in there and perform well in the first half and then have somebody just kind of almost kick it in turbo boost in the second half.
Yeah, and, you know, the rascal would do a little more if I could get him to learn all the formation, but he can get confused on formation sometimes.
All right, Coach, we appreciate the job tonight.